everyone, it is Cyberforce, so welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach. Today I kinda want to talk about my progression inside of the game, what is up next, what am I planning, and what has changed from the last time we logged into the game. Because as you guys can see, my base is entirely different. Not gonna lie, I basically almost exactly copied one of the top bases inside of the game. You guys can go ahead and figure out on your own which one it is, but I thought that this base, out of all of the bases, because I've been taking a close eye on every single one of those bases, I think this base design is the most solid out of everything, because I think it will be doing well. It's definitely anti-warrior, first of all. Funny enough, I only got raided twice in the last 24 hours, and they were, like, I think completely boosted up. I'm gonna show you guys those attacks a little bit later, but first things first, I exchanged my damage amplifier level 3 for a shield generator level 3. And the reason for that is I am running low on complex gears. You're going to be needing complex gears in order to make yourself, I think, a damage amplifier. You need a couple of them. And also to make a shock blaster, you also need one of them. And I'm always making a shock blast level 3. So that kind of explains why I made that switch right now. I'm honestly getting ready for my push. I'm moving up again in victory points. And I made a couple of adjustments when it comes down to my statues. And I'm so excited about this. Let me actually show you guys what I got over here. So, I still have my masterpiece boosted up. That means we can actually do a warrior attack later in this video. Over here, take a look at this. I have 4 eye statues right now. You guys have been saying it's maybe not necessary to have that many eye statues. I think I want to have that many eye statues. I have a 17% building health, which I found in the extended gameplay video. So that it's at least something. I was like, I don't want to wait. I think people want to see advanced gameplay. Summer is coming soon, gonna have a lot of free time, and overall I have the 35% building health statue as well. I have a 30% building health guardian and a 15% over here. In my statue storage, I still have another 15% just in case I need one, but I've been willing to find some building health and haven't had the most luck with building health, unfortunately. Currently I have 445 power powder, so that means I could definitely make a push. And I think right now, if I take a look at the leaderboards, just in general, if we take a look at top 50, it is now easier than ever with Clash Royale uprising and people not really bothering that much anymore with Boom Beach. It seems like that some people lost interest inside of the game, or people just really craving a new update. I'm just like, this is the moment to strike, making my way up to top 50 into the Boom Beach global leaderboards. First things first, I want to get into the top 50 of my local leaderboards, which is the Netherlands. So I need 1100 victory points in order to do that. But of course, later down the road, whenever we're going to be getting the new update, I think the legend rank will be introduced. I think I'm going to make something like a series to legend rank or something like that. From what we know, it's like 1725 victory points that you need in order to make your way up there. So that's going to be something to really work towards. So I'm going to be very motivated and excited to bring you guys a series like that. So the base itself is really nice. I actually really like what I see in this one. So you got a rocket launcher basically protecting the entire right section over there. The rocket launcher is covering the exact range where this one isn't able to protect, so that's very nice. Same thing with the other rocket launcher. And then a rocket launcher over there, and you may be wondering, like, what about the rest then? Because you're basically abandoning your rule principle about having everything protected. Well, I have a shock blaster in the center, and the cool thing about this setup is the fact that you're never going to be able to get a shock blaster or a rocket launcher or a shock launcher shocked in the same shock. So you're going to be needing 1 shock per building in order to have them together. And then the base is also relatively spread out, making it hard against the grenadier attack strategy. Of course, there's still going to be some attack strategies that will be able to take me out, but I feel a little bit comfortable about this. I'm going to see how this base is doing against regular attacks, and if it takes it down, then I can just keep it the way it is. Anyway, we did get taken down twice, and I'm going to show you guys how we got taken down. So first and foremost, let's head over to the warrior attack. We got taken out by Wanted, a level 64 with 881 victory points. He did have his troop damage boosted up and his gunboat energy. I'm not sure about troop health, but let's go ahead and view the battle. I think he was pretty much fully boosted up for the statues he had, so let's go ahead and see what he's doing. So he starts off with 2 barrages, and both of them are hitting onto that shield generator. And then I think he's going to be dropping some artilleries. Dropping 2 artilleries, that is not going to be enough. Drops another one, that is not enough. So he needs 2 barrages and 4 artilleries to take out the shield generator. That is that's a quite large amount for of gunboat energy. So he makes his way onto the iron storage over there. He can basically make his way up there. I think maybe I'm just going to place a shock mine in the center down there if this keeps on happening a lot. Let's see what he's going to be doing. He's gathering his troops around over here. This is kind of a risky move, but he still remains inside of the smoke. And then he makes his way up there. Now this flamethrower over here, pausing real quick. This flamethrower wasn't upgrading. So I feel that was a little bit of a mistake, but I feel that with this particular defense, it would have not made any difference whatsoever. Okay, let's see what he's gonna be doing right now. So taking a look at where he's gonna be shocking. Alright. So these are the areas that he shocked. He got, at the right side, he got the mortar and the machine gun. I'm not sure if that is the best shock, to be honest. He could have actually done a little bit better when it comes down to shocking, and he didn't use critters in the shock as well, which I think is a very important one to do. So he actually did take me out, so it was a fair takedown for sure, but I kind of wish that I had the flamethrower switched up. So right now the flamethrower is in this location instead of at the headquarters, because I kind of saw that was a bad thing. Next up, I got taken out by 7 Scorchers. That was very interesting. The guy does have 214 gunboat energy, and I managed to get 2 diamonds for this one. So JLY with a very nice takedown, not even having every single Scorcher. Has that boost though. Let's see what he does. He goes for the boom cannon, and he also goes for that shock launcher. Then he goes for the shock blaster, which is honestly very confusing to me. I think he threw like 3 or 2 barrages on there, I'm not even sure. I think he threw 3 barrages on there. Alright, here we go. Or 2. Or 3, I don't know. I think it is 3. But Scorch is right now going in there. I'm curious to find out how he's going to be defending against this. Or attack, how he's going to be dodging all of the big bullets. So dropping a shock bomb, very smart, getting the boom cannon and the shock launcher over there. He's managing to take out the the boom cannon really easily, and then we still got 3 boom cannons at the right side there, so that might be a little bit tricky. There's 1 Scorcher going to that lonely sniper tower over there. Right now 1 Scorcher about to die. We also have 1 Scorcher over here. That one's definitely going to be at a loss there. Alright. Right now dropping a barrage onto the shock launcher, and he's keeping the boom cannon shocked. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be taking care of the shock launcher there, to be honest with you guys. I got no idea. Right now the shield generator is still active. Oh, the Scorch actually is going there. He's dropping some critters to distract everything. Basically it is key to distract the boom cannons as much as you possibly can. And as you guys can see over here, it is kind of close. Most of his units are very close to die, or almost, yeah, they're very close to dying, but he's still managing to take me out. So yeah, that's also a very interesting attack for sure. It definitely does help though that he has that boost ongoing. I mean, 66%. Isn't the biggest one there. It's mostly the damage that he had boosted up and gunboat energy, but still he was full boost and he almost didn't take me out, but it was a very nice attack. Gotta give him some props for that. So far it seems that people who are like almost fully boosted up are able to take down the base, which makes a lot of sense. If you are fully boosted up, you can pretty much take out any single base inside of the game if you're maxed out inside of the game. It is still impressive though that he took me out with only Scorches, and 1 Scorcher was not being used because his landing craft was probably in upgrading. Anyway, that is the status of everything that I'm currently going through. Having everything set up for my push, going to try to get better with my attack strategies. I ditched my resource reward, masterpiece, and my 2 Guardians of Power Stone chance, so that explains what the setup is right now. But yeah, that's gonna be doing it for this video. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with defensive logs. I think that's going to be very interesting to take a look at. A little bit later, I think today will be another episode of Boom Beach, in which we are going to be taking a look at one of the operations we did very recently. Operation Dead End in only 20 attacks. Make sure to stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are excited for that. Until then, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure if you guys like this video to boom! boom, give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Reverse for Boom Beach. I'm gonna be oh wait, I got an attack. Whatever. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.